What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. So I'm back at you with another one. I want to discuss the Sadam Ali versus Miguel Cotto fight. I think that Miguel Cotto chose Sadam Ali to be a shoe shine opponent. And when I say shoe shine opponent, I mean, for his last farewell fight to look good and look great on his way out the door. But I think that Miguel Cotto might have made a mistake in choosing this opponent. I think he might have overlooked Sadam Ali's skill set and probably looked at the Jesse Vargas fight. And if you don't know, Sadam Ali is 25-1, and that one loss came at the hands of Jesse Vargas a few years back in 2016. Actually, he had a TKO loss. Jesse Vargas stopped him in the 9th round, but I had Sadam Ali winning that fight up until maybe I'll say around the 7th round, when he started to fade and he started to get in the exchange match with Jesse Vargas. Instead of staying on his toes and outboxing Jesse Vargas, he started to exchange with Jesse Vargas, and he started to fade. He started to get tired, and he started getting caught with overhand rights. And his right eye, if you haven't watched the fight, check out the fight. But he was the better boxer in the fight. He was much faster, and he was much more accurate. But he got a little sloppy towards the end, and he started getting caught, and he paid the price for that. His right eye pretty much swelled closed in that fight, and then he couldn't see the overhand rights coming, and he ended up getting stopped in the 9th round. That was back in 2016. But since then, Sadam Ali has had 3 comeback fights, 3 W's, and I think personally that Miguel Cotto might have made a mistake in choosing this opponent because he chose this opponent for more than one reason. Sadam Ali is a New York, Brooklyn-born fighter. Miguel Cotto loves to fight in the state of New York. He claims that to be his home. So the fight is going to be in Madison Square Garden. It's his last fight. Sadam Ali, being from New York and being a popular fighter from New York, it'll sell a lot of tickets. It'll sell the fight. But I personally think that Miguel Cotto might have made a mistake in choosing this opponent. I'm not saying that it's a guaranteed victory for Sadam Ali, and I'm not saying it's a guaranteed victory for Miguel Cotto. But Miguel Cotto being 37 years of age and Sadam Ali being the younger fighter in this fight, Sadam Ali is only 20. Well, he's 29 years of age, but that's almost 10 years his elder. Miguel Cotto is almost 10 years his elder. He's a fresher fighter. Even though he was stopped by Jesse Vargas, Miguel Cotto has been in a lot of wars. He's been in a lot of wars. The Margarito fight, just the highlight one was a horrible war for him. The Manny Pacquiao fight was a war, and the Floyd Mayweather fight, believe it or not, was also a war. So Miguel Cotto's been through wars. He's 37 years of age, going on 38 years of age. His legs might not be there to keep up with a young fighter such as Sadam Ali. If you watch the fight Miguel Cotto lost, a lot of people forget and overlook the loss that he took to Austin Trout. Even though that was prior to Freddie Roach, that was a younger, more spring in his chicken, so to say, type of fighter. But even though Austin Trout was a bigger fighter in that fight, he just was the younger fighter, and it showed, that even though that was prior to the Freddie Roach hiring, he looked like a different fighter, Miguel Cotto, than since he got with Freddie Roach. But I think that Sadam Ali has a lot of speed. He has a lot of movement. If he sticks to his speed, he sticks to his movement, it's possible that he can outbox Miguel Cotto. Now, the thing I see that's going to be wrong with this is that Sadam Ali's going to have trouble with is I don't think he has the power to keep Miguel Cotto off him. You have to have the power to keep Miguel Cotto off of you. Floyd Mayweather had just enough power to keep Miguel Cotto off him. And if you remember in the beginning of the Margarito fight, Margarito didn't have enough power to keep Miguel Cotto off of him. It wasn't until allegedly the plaster in his hand wraps started to harden, and then that's when Miguel Cotto started to cut, bruise, and bleed. But prior to that, Miguel Cotto was clearly outclassing, outboxing Margarito, because Margarito didn't seem to have enough firepower to keep him off of him. But Floyd Mayweather had just enough crack to keep Miguel Cotto off him. Even though he didn't have that much of crack, he had just enough, and Miguel Cotto still was walking forward. So I think that, there's a possibility that Miguel Cotto could walk forward, pressure Sadam Ali, and weigh him down, because that's some sort of to what Jesse Vargas did. Although he started to get into a slugfest with Jesse Vargas instead of just staying on his boxing game, staying on his bicycle, and outboxing Jesse Vargas, because he was clearly the better boxer. He was clearly the faster boxer and clearly the more accurate boxer. So if he does that against Miguel Cotto, he can definitely be victorious. So, I got this as a 50-50 fight, mainly because of Miguel Cotto's age, But that's all I got for y'all. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Blue Blood Sports TV. Peace.
Around here, and I'm out 8 in the mall, dog. Glock 2 around here, what you do around here? And you know I keep my tool around here. My act a fool around.